the ground up exclusively for our customers to make it as simple and easy to use as possible. You can try it out. Now, today, tonight, you get to join over 270,000 strong who have shopped for phenomenal Samsung headphones here at HSN just this year alone. And today, it's not just any Samsung headphones, it is their newest, their latest, and their greatest at the best price anywhere. Well, this is truly an exciting night because Samsung is doing something for us that they are not doing for anybody else anywhere in the world. Today and today only, their newest, their latest, their upgraded level active wireless rechargeable earphones are available for you at the lowest price you'll find anywhere in the country. Because HSN has sold over 270,000 in just the past year alone, they're doing a deal for us. Well, they're doing a deal for you that you cannot get anywhere else. You are getting the hottest, newest wireless headphones to use with your new Apple iPhone that does not have a headphone jack, to use with that Samsung cell phone that you just saw on your screen just a few seconds ago, to use with your LGs, with your Apple iPads, to use with your tablets, your smartphones, your smart TVs, and all of your Bluetooth capable devices, and do it for a package that is available only here at HSN. This is the only place that a case comes free included with your purchase. This is the only place where you get to try Pandora and Transparent to learn a new language included with your purchase. Exclusively today, you get over a $200 totally universal, phenomenally giftable package. Our last planned headphone today special of the year, a $203 package for $22 on your credit card. For those that live active lifestyles and want new headphones to take to the gym because those that they have aren't cutting it. For those who have broken tablets and cell phones because they were wired in, running on a treadmill and it went flying off. Or for those of you that are just sick of the earbuds. You're sick of the heavy over-the-ear design. You're trying to replace something that you just don't love but you use every single day. Or you are in the holiday gift-giving spirit because there's only 103 days left until Christmas. This is the newest model from Samsung, and today you get it at the lowest price anywhere. It's just one of the many reasons to buy it from us. Best price in the country, well, that's really the #1 best reason. Save you some money and get something totally new. It's an exclusive bundle. That case only comes with us here at HSN. Those services only here at HSN. And by the way, even colors that you cannot get anywhere else. If you want purple headphones, if you want blue level actives, only here at HSN can you get these two colors. We also have the classic black and white, although our white, I think as it matches Apple devices, are now very, very, very limited. 2,000 sets of headphones have already been sold today and only about 1,400 left in white. This is a day to make an upgrade. This is a day to try something totally new and to do it for only $22 on your credit card. Now, Bill Duggan is gonna sing the praises of Samsung as a brand. He's gonna talk about why you need headphones, and right now I'm gonna tell you why he needs headphones.
Okay, Dad. And the thing is, that's just it. We love all that audio. It's not just music. It's movies, it's the games we play, it's the viral videos. And the thing is, what happens? I just turn on my headphones, and now all that audio, all that content that's in my smartphone, my tablet, my Android, my Apple, it's now wirelessly. I'm not plugged in. I can control it and listen to it all right here. Why? Because you're getting that latest design. How do I control the tracks? I have my inline control talks right here. I can press pause and play because all the controls are within reach. You don't have to have the phone on you because at the end of the day, this is a wireless experience. They're tethered together, but you're not plugged in. They've made them lighter in weight. You have that over-the-ear design, so you're really comfortable, customizable tips. Those are your controls. Something we don't get to show you often either is, look at this. They're getting damp, they're getting moist because why? We took them to the gym. We're outside working in the yard. We're sitting in the bathtub, we're listening to that, you know, that audiobook, or we're taking that telephone conversation, and at the end of the day, you're still getting great audio. That's really what it comes down to. Because what Samsung prides themselves on, it's not just audio. It's audio with great technology. So this investment, it's gonna last. This investment that you get today as the last Headphone Today special of the year will last in terms of being a great gift at the holiday season, because you know what? I don't know what Brett's size of clothes is. I don't know what his favorite genre of music is. And the same thing can be said for your grandson, your granddaughter, because their taste in music changes. The grandson or the son-in-law who's hard to buy for, you give them this and they customize it. Another thing that Samsung's done is so you even have an option how you're gonna wear it, whether it's over the ear or in the ear. So really that comfortable lifestyle, it's all action-packed.
And lots of different sizes. So you're gonna get 3 different sizes of earbuds because everybody's ear canal is a different shape and size. You get 2 different sizes of wingtips, so even the size of your ear can change up so that you can find the perfect fit in your style. Now, here's why we're so thrilled about this, because we planned this months ago, and Apple just announced they are cutting their headphone jack. They just announced to the world that you are not going to be able to plug in any headphones with your brand new Apple iPhones if you choose to get them. So you have to go Bluetooth. They've also decided they're going to launch what they're calling EarPods for $200. Now, these headphones may look familiar to you. That hip-hop producer who's got one of the biggest audio companies in the country right now, he has models that are close to what you see on your screen right now, and they start at $150. Samsung wants you to innovate. They want you to upgrade. They want great connectivity. They want you to use their Samsung cell phone with these incredible headphones, but they also want it to be affordable. So today, you get a $200 experience. You get a $150 experience, what you'd get with the other companies, but you get it today for $22.50 on a credit card to get them home and try them out. Try them out to be able to leave your phone in your pocket and take and receive phone calls without getting pulled over while you're driving. Leave your phone in your pocket and be able to, in my case, walk the dog, push the stroller, walk the child. I can't grow extra arms, but I can take and receive phone calls, listen to music, do what I want to do because I've got great wireless Bluetooth headphones. And this is the brand, this is the design that, yes, we say they're active. So they're great for the gym, they're great if you're going to sweat, they're great if you're going to get a little wet in the kitchen, but it also just means they'll keep up with your lifestyle. They're not fragile.
Yes.
They'll take a licking and keep on ticking and keep on playing. You're buying a set today that will maybe outlive your current cell phone, your current tablet. You'll travel with them. You'll use them with your smart TVs, with your laptops. Your kids will use them when they're walking back and forth between classrooms. They are a universal gift choice. They are a perfect upgrade for everybody. And they're the newest, latest, and greatest, and only here at HSN do you get them on sale today. If you're one of the 270,000 strong that love your Samsung headphones, I know they're not these, because these are new, but if you love Samsung Bluetooth, call us. Tell us why you love them so much. Tell them how you use them every single day, because so many people have come back to us over and over and over again.
And that's just it. It's the #1 accessory for a smartphone and a tablet. Sure, you want to get a case, but then you want a way to listen to that content in private, at work, at the gym, on the go without having to be plugged in. And when I picked up my pair of wireless headphones for the first time, there was sticker shock, and I was like, is it worth it? But then you realize how often you're gonna use this. The grandkids are gonna use it. The husband's gonna use it to listen to stuff in bed so he doesn't have to bother you. It's worth its weight in gold. And I wanna show you how simple it is to enjoy this. So right here, I'm on my Apple tablet. I'm listening to a movie, which is great. It could be a video game, it could be an audiobook, it could be whatever. And the thing is, mom and dad are tired of hearing it. They don't want to have to listen to it. The brothers and sisters. I'm just gonna turn this on, my power button's right over here, and before you know it, all that audio, it's gonna disappear from the room, from the coffee break room, and now it's private, now it's personal. How can I pause and play? My controls are right there on the tablet. I don't want to miss that part of the movie. I want to get up from the couch and go see who's at the front door or take that telephone call easily to control it from 30 feet away. That's the power of what Samsung puts into a small footprint, and HSN makes it affordable. Affordable to give it to someone. More importantly, give it to yourself, because maybe you've given it to everybody else, but you've been lacking on the touchpad and the wing stabilization tips and that built-in microphone to take those telephone calls. The adjustability of the neckband, people love that because sometimes it's too long and it's flapping around all over the place. Samsung's thought of the features that we want. Samsung's thought about the colors that we want, and only here are you gonna be able to pick up the blue or the purple.
They literally made colors only for you guys. I mean, that's gotta be kind of cool and exciting. You can go to every other retailer in the marketplace. You'll spend $10 more, you won't get a case, you won't get great services, and you won't get blue and purple. They were manufactured by Samsung exclusively for you that are shopping today. And that wingtip design, you get 2 different sizes. The in-ear bud, you get 3 different sizes. So there is a shape and a size and a design for absolutely every user out there. And the other thing is, if these are going in a backpack, if these are going in a suitcase, if these are going in a gym bag, don't you want them in a case? Don't you want a way to carry them around? We are the only retailer in America offering a hard-sided case free and included with your purchase today when you shop for the brand new Level Actives. There are just so many reasons why this is the pair to buy today. For you to make the upgrade, because the earbuds you have, they're uncomfortable, they're tinny. You broke your cell phone because it got yanked from the cord that you had. You're about to buy a new iPhone and you realize that cable you have can't even plug into that phone. This is the way to upgrade and be set and ready for the future. And if you are in the holiday spirit, since we are closing in on 100 days till Christmas, this is our last planned Headphone Today special of the year. And this is the best price in the country for one of the most universal gifts. The truth is, if they have a tablet, if they have a smartphone, they'll use these headphones. And you're buying them one of the biggest brands in the world. Iconic, best-selling, with premium features that absolutely everybody will love. I mean, Bill, this is such a perfect choice today to launch our innovation event.
I'm sorry, I'm watching TV. What are you talking about? The thing is, I'm watching TV, but I'm not bothering anybody at home. I'm not bothering Brett. Because remember, newer televisions have that Bluetooth capability. I can listen to my tablet and control that wirelessly, because otherwise, guess what I'm doing? Remember back in the day when we had to plug into our televisions and we had to be this close, or our tablets, or our laptops? Now we have choices. Now we can get so much further away, you forget you're even wearing them because they're so comfortable and lightweight. That's why this really does speak to everyone in your family, everyone in the office pool that you might be getting holiday presents for, because we all have the tablets and we all have to sit in the doctor's office and wait for the kids in the car, or wait for the kids in the doctor's office, but we don't want people to know that we're listening to Frozen for the umpteenth time because it's connected wirelessly. Tons of range, tons of comfortability. That's why treat yourself to one tonight. Take advantage of that flex payment and try it out. See how comfortable it is, see how easy it is to pair, and realize you're not getting dated technology, you're getting the latest from Samsung. It's gonna work for you and it's gonna last. So you can't go wrong with the investment tonight.
Okay, over 2,100 now sold, down to only about 1,200 in the white if that's what you want to match to your electronics, to match to your Apple devices. It is our most limited today. Don't forget blue and purple are totally exclusive to us here at HSN. And listen, I'm just gonna call it like it is. I know a lot of you out there are going, Brett, I don't care if you wear green, don't talk about the holidays. We are not quite there yet. And I get it, I do. However, this is one of the easiest, most universal gift choices you can make, and it's the last time for the year. I mean, this is a perfect addition to any tablet or smartphone that you're planning on buying for the kids or the grandkids. It is the perfect choice for anybody you know out there who's got every electronic known to man, because these are brand new and because they have so many premium designs that they are one of the only sets in the marketplace that are sweat and water resistant, that they can get wet when you're cooking in the kitchen. They can get wet when you're going out by the pool or to the beach. They can get sweaty when you're at the gym, getting that extra mile in because you've got great music playing. And not only that, they are one of the only models I've ever seen at any price that have a 250-hour standby battery. Now, they're rechargeable. They get recharged as you use them. But they're one of the only set I've ever seen that you can fully charge, and they will turn on for 10 days plus before you have to think about recharging them. Now, it's about 5.5 hours of actual playtime, which is normal for any Bluetooth headphone, but to be able to sit in a gym bag, in a glove box, in a suitcase, in a carry-on, and go 10 full days and not need a charge, that's Samsung innovating. That's Samsung thinking about their end user experience and putting in a feature that nobody else ever has. And to package it with a case here at HSN, it's just one of the many reasons to buy it from us. I know, I am sorry for saying the holiday word. I may be dressed for it. I know it's a little early for it. But if this feels like a great gift for you, for your kids, for your sister, for your brother, know that this is the best and really the only day to do it at a price like this.
Hey, I'll give you an out. My birthday's a week before Christmas. So
Okay,
birthday time. I mean, birthday presents. This speaks to so many different people. Like you were even talking, like my aunt, she just retired. She wants to get more physically fit. What do you get her? I mean, we all have different taste options, but you know what? You don't have to know their smartphone or tablet or whatever, because at the end of the day, this speaks to so many people. Because this, it's dated. Not only is it dated because it's tangled and the speakers don't live up to the quality anymore, but now we can't even be plugged in, everybody, nor do we want to have to take the tablet and the smartphone. If I was plugged in and all of a sudden the doorbell rang, I would be like, oh, let me go get that, take my tablet, take all the laptop and everything, because the college kids, they're now taking classes online on their computer. If these get wet, guess what? They're done. They might even give you a little shock in the gym,
and hey,
not our headphones.
And speaking of classes, You can learn a new language for free.
Oh, wait.
You got a Spanish class built in for free with what you're getting today as part of our package. Look at what Transparent does. Learn a new language, 100 different languages included, and you are getting a 3-month subscription included with your purchase today.
And the thing is, it really is a simple way to enjoy what's on your tablet and smartphone, or even on your computer. Because I'll jump over here to that lesson plan, because what's great about it is you'll see right over here, we'll come, oh, did it log me out? Don't tell me, oh, it logged me out. But the thing is, I'll log back in. But the thing is, that audio session, whether it's a class, whether it's an audiobook, you now can do it privately.
Okay, so while you're logging in, I'll let everybody have fair warning. We've got 10 minutes left. 10 minutes left, over 2,200 sold, an iconic brand name, the kickoff of our biggest innovation event, and a brand new model on sale. I mean, we've been talking about the iPhone because they're doing away with the headphone jack, so you need to have wireless headphones. But are they gonna put their brand new phone on sale? No. Samsung doesn't put their Galaxies on sale, but only because as a singular retailer, we have sold over 270,000 pairs of Samsung headphones in the last year alone. When you have that kind of response from a singular customer, you get special deals nobody else gets. Only today is Samsung putting their newest model that they worked for years on sale for you, to thank you, to give you the opportunity to try their newest innovation, to gift their newest model, to get a model that stands up to their $150, $200, $250 competitors.
It was funny. When I was setting up the demo here, I realized I got water on my laptop, on my tablet. I got nervous. Don't have to get nervous about these because they're going to last. Because, you know, you don't want to get water on your electronics. But right over here. So you see, I'm in that learning program. $90 value that we've included with you. But what's going to happen is I'm going to turn on my set of headphones right over here. And before you know it, all this audio, it's not going to be bothering people in the coffee shop or on the airplane. It's now silent. It's now private. I'm not even plugged in. I can get 30 feet away from this tablet, still learn my lesson, still hear my audiobook, still take those telephone calls. Like, my mom does not do a lot of video watching or gaming on her smartphone. She does a lot of telephone calls. Just even today, she was outside working with, you know, she had a painter up on the ladder and she's calling me, telling all about it. She could either be on her phone like this, or she could easily just be looking up and talking to me. Built-in microphone. And you know what? She was outside. It was 80 degrees. If she gets a little hot and sweaty, it's not going to ruin it. It's not going to sweat. They've made them more lightweight where you forget you're even wearing them. So all of a sudden you're walking around the house, vacuuming, getting the chores done, or as Brett's, you know, chasing the kids and the pets. The phone rings. You can just go like this. You can even dictate to your phone and tablet. Take a voicemail, whether it's Android or Apple, or take a text message if you'd like.
Well, and what about those who don't have Bluetooth in their car? I mean, we now live in a country where most states it is illegal to take a phone and put it up to your ear. And that's not a cheap ticket, nor is it one you can get out of. It is pay a fine. If you don't have Bluetooth in your car, you go buy a new car, and they'll ask you for a couple of $1,000s to put Bluetooth in it. If you're not quite ready to do that yet, you could have these sitting comfortably, 250 hours of standby time, knowing that they'll work for you when that call comes in. You can legally and safely, for you, for the teenagers who can't help but look at Facebook every time they pull out their phone, take and receive those phone calls without getting that ticket and without being a distracted driver. This could be Bluetooth for your car. Not to mention just giving you that connectivity to your smart TVs, to your laptops, to the kids for their smartphones, for their tablets. It's all rechargeable. It's all their best, newest, latest, and greatest model, and today it's all on sale for you. We've packaged over a $200 extraordinary deal, and everything is right on board. Where you recharge them, where you control them, where you power them on. And once you Bluetooth sync something, your headphones to your tablet, to your smartphone, they're like lobsters. They mate for life. They remember each other. Once you do it once, they remember, they turn on, they sync. This is an easy to do program. For anybody who's ever experienced Bluetooth in a car, that you get in the car and automatically it's there, that's the way it's gonna be for your headphones. So if you're shopping for those that are super active in life and you wanna get them a gift for going to their sporting events, going to the gym, doing whatever, or you just want a hands-free, phenomenal set of headphones from one of the leading manufacturers worldwide, and you want it for a great price, this is your day to do it.
I'm chuckling because you're talking about the active lifestyle, but I was thinking about my father. My father's not that active, but he loves to turn up the volume on the TV. And you talk about easy use. You set this up for my dad, and when all of a sudden he's blaring the news or that sporting event, you're like, Bill, turn down the TV. He can just go turn on his wireless headphones, and they find the signal, and then guess what? everybody's happy. He gets the news and the sporting events. You get peace and quiet, and you can just sit there right there. It's that nice over-the-ear design. Remember, this is tangled and dated, and you have to be plugged in. This is too big and even more expensive. Cute story, Bobby Ray Carter's husband used to fall asleep watching TV. He would wear a set of like this. This is not comfortable to fall asleep in. What we're giving you today, it's lightweight, it's active, but more importantly, it's that latest in technology. Can't find this anywhere else in purple and in blue, or for under $90. Then we've added that Pandora One commercial-free internet radio when you want to listen to all those great artists, and 3 months of transparent. That's a $90 value in and of itself. But more importantly, it's also, we give you that carrying case, hard-sided. So yeah, if you want to leave it in your glove box and always be able to reach those great headphones when you want to take that call, you're golden. This is really a great way to get it home. Get it home, hold on to it for 30 days. You will think of someone you might want to give it to. And you know what? Maybe at the end of the 30 days, it's for yourself. But what you're going to get is great technology. And when you get that new phone and you're all of a sudden like, where's that port? Where do I... Uh-oh, I didn't have a set of wireless headphones. Now you're covered. Because as you said before, it starts with the phone, and then it goes to a Samsung phone, and then it goes to your iPad, your tablet.
Yeah,
it's spreading.
And listen, if Apple says they're doing away with the headphone jack, they're giving everybody else permission to do so too. So now when you get on that plane, those little $2 buds that they want to sell you that are junk, you can't even plug them into anything anyway. These are great. And listen, you are going to travel with them. You are going to throw them in the bag. And only HSN even includes that hard side case. We think about your end user experience, and we don't ask you to spend a single penny additional. This is the newest from Samsung. It is the full stop package from HSN. And today it is at a better price than you will find anywhere, not to mention in colors that you cannot get anywhere else. And if you are in the gift giving spirit, whether it's for Bill's birthday or for the holidays, this is it. This is our biggest and best offer that we have planned for the rest of the year. For the music lovers, for the gym goers, for the runners, for the fishermen, for the bikers, for the boaters, for people that go on boats and go fishing and want to listen to music and relax and take and receive phone calls while they're reeling in the big one. This is the best set that they could possibly own because they will handle the water fine. They will keep them hands-free. I mean, this is the way to really live hands-free with everything that's in your phone coming up to life for you. Today is your day to take them home and to try them out. Try them out. See what the buzz, what the rage, see why we've sold over 270,000 pairs to your fellow shoppers and customers and viewers here at HSN in just the past year. Spend less than $1 a day, get your color, get that gift, and try them out and see why people have raved about the Samsung quality as a brand name and why people love having active Bluetooth headphones like this model we've got for you tonight.
Part of what people like about the Samsung, I mean, there are audio companies out there, they just do audio. They just do headphones and audio. But guess what? Samsung, they've given us a lot of technology and specs inside, but also great, amazing audio. Can you hear that little country tune, Brett? That's your favorite little mix. But what's also great is look what happens at the end of the day. You're doing that yard work, you're outside, you're getting a little sweaty cooking the sauce for in the kitchen. Guess what? It's still giving you great audio. It's not getting crackly. Another feature I want to show you since we're on that tight shot, look at the charging port. It's like right behind that little magic door. I mean, Samsung's given us so many specs in a comfortable footprint in a style that we all love because it sits securely on our ear. So if we're, bending over, picking up the kids, or we're, unloading the car, it's still going to stay in place because at the end of the day, you put them around your neck, you forget you're there. We've actually had other people calling in. These larger ones, you have to take off your earring. They flatten your hair. With this, you just tuck it up, you still listen to music in your calls.
And the only thing we forgot to mention too is if you're a Samsung phone user or you shop the Samsung phone we offered in the last hour, they can act as an activity tracker directly with your Samsung phone. They have an equalizer to make settings change on them with your Samsung phone. So for Samsung users, these are a no-brainer. They are a home run guaranteed hit for you today. Take advantage of our great sale price. Get your color while it's in stock. White is very limited. Of course, blue and purple are only available here at HSN. Now, maybe you like these headphones, but you'd like to only spend $79.95. Well, there's a way to negotiate with us here. You can sign up for the HSN card. If you don't have one yet, once you are approved, you get $10 off your first purchase, and we offer extra great bonuses. We have extra flex on beauty and fashion and jewelry and VIP financing, all sorts of great reasons. All right, my friend, get some rest.
Thank you, I will.
We'll see you back at 8 o'clock in the morning. Thank you so much. All right, our showstopper's coming up next, but quick, here's a spotlight to tell you a little bit more about HSN Cares.
HSN Cares is dedicated to empowering women and helping families in need. Our partnership with the U.S. Fund for UNICEF helps build a better future for children. When you purchase an item from our HSN Cares U.S. Fund for UNICEF collection, we will donate $5 to the U.S. Fund for UNICEF. With $5, UNICEF can feed a child for more than 3 days. Search HSN Cares at hsn.com to shop the collection or make a donation.
You don't have to be a trained chef to cook a fantastic meal. The key to great cuisine starts with great ingredients, prepared in the simplest way possible. And when combined with the right kitchen solutions, cooking can be satisfying, creative, and fun. I'm Curtis Stone, and I'm passionate about food.
Don't miss the return of Curtis Stone's Kitchen Solutions, only on HSN.
Well, we are truly celebrating the very best in the world of electronics with our innovation event, and we have to power pack with the very, very best we've got for our first hours. What you're about to see has been built exclusively from the ground up for the HSN shopper for all of you to be able to easily use the technology known as a dash cam. And at this price, it is definitely a showstopper. Well, it automatically runs, it automatically records, it automatically tracks everything that you do in your car from the second you turn it on to the second that you turn it off, with no programming, with no headaches, with no hassles whatsoever, and does it with a big, bright, beautiful screen to see what's going on at any moment in time, and records in full 1080p highest of high definition. This is the brand new, upgraded, built from the ground up for you, Foresight Compass Dash Cam. Now, we know in the world of accidents, there's his side, there's her side, and there's the truth. There is no his side or her side when there is dash cam footage to be had. There is a reason that in Europe these are in absolutely every single car. There is a reason that people feel safer driving around, especially those drivers that do not get the benefit of the doubt. The 16-year-olds and the 66-year-olds, they don't get the benefit of the doubt, but there is no doubt when there is automatically recorded dash cam footage available. If you're somebody doing Uber or driving a cab, or your livelihood depends on being in a car, this is a no-brainer purchase. And because it is our innovation event, we are doing an extraordinary price. Most premium 1080p dash cams start at $80 to $100. Today, you are getting one exclusively for you for $16 on your credit card to take it home, to plug it in and try it out risk-free for the next 30 days on us. It's a short lot, limited time offer. These were built exclusively for us, and Joe Harrison is going to explain why and talk you through the features.
It's great to be here with the Compass, brand new. It's the first time we've ever had this one. And when this was designed, it was designed to be very low tech, very easy to use, very simple to take out of the box and start recording what's most important to us. And it records not only the video, it also records audio too with the built-in microphone. And you're seeing the video that we capture with it right there. You're seeing everything, not just your lane. I'm seeing cars that are passing and coming and going, and signs that are passing. I'm seeing it all. But whether it's daytime, whether it's nighttime, it records whenever you're driving. That's what I love about Compass. They made it so simple that it automatically records. As soon as that car turns on, it detects that power and it starts recording for you. You don't have to hit any settings. You don't have to hit any buttons. Everything is automatic, and that's what we want to have. We want to make a simple experience, and this is what Compass has done. So whether it's just driving daytime, driving at nighttime, or, you know, every once in a while there's an accident, there's a close call, there's something that happened. Here we were just driving down the road. I was getting ready to pass, come up to the lane, and somebody came cut right in front of me. And it just takes a split second to cause an accident that causes thousands of dollars, so much in injuries. And now you're able to protect yourself because, like Brett mentioned, you ever get into that accident, it's your story versus their story. But now it's the Compass dash cam. And notice, here I am stopped at the light. I've got 4 lanes of traffic on my side. There's 4 lanes on the other side. There are cars coming and going. It is that ultra wide angle. So, Brett, I'm picking up everything that's happening around my vehicle.
And because it is highest of high definition, you'll get the license plate if, gosh forbid, it's like a hit and run.
Yeah.
You know, you'll actually get the real footage of what happened to turn over to an insurance company. And Keeping yourself from one hike to an insurance premium or one accident where you argue about who has to actually pay for it, and this pays for itself. I mean, if it gets you out of it once, it's paid for itself over and over and over and over again, because it'll cost you a lot more than you're spending on it today. And I know that there are a lot of drivers out there. Look, if you are a new driver, you do not get the benefit of the doubt. If you are a senior citizen, you do not get the benefit of the doubt. And sometimes maybe you just want to be a good Samaritan. I mean, think about some of the like newsworthy footage that people have sold to the news networks when major events have happened in the world. It's from dash cam footage. This is the way you own one. It's so easy and intuitive to use. You never like have to start it or stop it, right? It knows you're driving, it's recording, right?
Motion sensors are already built in there. As soon as it detects that power, that little red blinking light right there starts moving. It starts recording, and it's recording everything. And the first time you set this up, you'll notice it, but then the third or fourth time you drive with it, you completely forget about it. And if you're unfortunately one of those people that gets an accident, and you know there's an accident every 3 seconds in the United States, you will love the fact that you have a dash cam. And it's also about the beautiful days. Like here, I was driving over the Sunshine Skyway Bridge. It's a beautiful day, and I was able to capture it because I can't stop in the middle of the bridge and take a photo, but my dash camera is recording in high definition, and it captures that for me. Now, it does come with a 2 gig memory card. What happens with this card is as soon as you install into your computer, it breaks up into all these different clips. So it's really easy to be able to access and be able to save those clips and then show them to the insurance company. Now here we're driving around the road, and as I'm making this left turn, this guy decides he wants to walk in front of my car, and you can see this guy clear as day. He ends up cutting me off, so all right, I have to wait for that guy. But then all of a sudden, somebody behind me says, well, you weren't going fast enough, so then that guy cuts me off, and then there's a bus that comes in here too. So many things are happening in that 130-second clip, but Dashcam recorded it every single time. Now, would you be able to remember the details of things that are happening when you're driving? Dashcam records it for you and has those details.
Well, and what about putting it somewhere where you're like part of a neighborhood watch? Or you are a security guard for a residential community? Having this in that vehicle is like half the job done.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
It records everything. And like we were talking about the settings being automatic, that was the idea behind Compass, is that we want to make this so simple, so easy for you. You don't have to tap any buttons whatsoever. So notice that as we're out in the sunshine, it's nice and bright. And then as we go underground, it automatically switches over, and then it goes back to the sun again. Those adjustments are all 100% automatic for you. But I also love that there are sometimes things that are unexpected. So here, we were driving down the road, then I'll watch all of a sudden in the distance there, right in the middle, Brett, there was an airplane that flew what seemed to be 20, 30 feet right above the road there. And it's like, I tell my wife, you won't believe what I just saw today, but I don't have to say that anymore. Dashcam's recording all those moments as they happen too.
And I know there's a lot of questions about this stuff, like what happens when it fills up with memory? It doesn't, right? It just loops it through. It knows to just keep recording, erase what you didn't stop. And then when there's an accident, I was reading right here, it says that it auto saves the file when it detects the accident.
It keeps the file that's on there so you don't accidentally delete, record over it. It does have the auto loop feature, so as soon as you start recording, it does record about 30 minutes of your drive time. So what happens is you get in the car, whatever happens the last 30 minutes, when it fills out that memory card, it deletes the old stuff and then starts recording the new. So you never have to worry about it. And I love the footprint on here. It's so small, you don't even really notice it. And right now, I'm gonna get a clip that's a little bit longer so I can show you. But as soon as you install this into your vehicle, that's it, you're done. And notice how small the footprint is. It's about the size of maybe a deck of cards. It's really tiny, really small. And as soon as you plug it in, there's a cable that you run now all the way to your power adapter that's in your vehicle. And then as soon as you give it power, it automatically, that red light comes on, it's automatically recording. That's simple, that's how easy it is. And it mounts your vehicle with the suction cup mount. So if you have a windshield in your house, no problem, that's gonna work perfectly for you.
Okay, so because we're launching our biggest and best, our newest, latest, and greatest as part of a great big innovation event, we wanted to give you the best savings that we possibly could for you to take one of these gadgets home and see how it can enhance and protect and upgrade your life. So today, you're getting an innovation event price. And the features on this for 1080p, for auto looping, everything you're seeing, it's worth $80. It's worth $100 when you look at competitive models out there. Today, it's $50. ships to your door for free. All of our electronics for our innovation event ship free of charge, and you're getting Flex. So for basically 50 cents a day, maybe like 51 cents a day, you can take this home and try it. I mean, no pun intended, take it on a test drive. Run with it for a couple of weeks and see if it's something that makes you feel safer. See if you feel better about letting your 16-year-old nephew or grandchild take the car. See if you feel safer as a senior citizen driver. Or think about those people that are in a vehicle for their livelihood, whether you are a delivery person, whether you are a nanny taking care of children, whether you are just the carpool mom. To know that this is in your car is going to make everybody feel safer, make everybody feel more protected, for gosh forbid when that moment should happen.
And that moment's being captured in full high definition.
Right.
There are dash cams that cost 2, 3, 4 times this price that are VGA quality. Now you're getting that HD quality right there. And you see, even in a rainstorm, because the dash cam sits so close to the windshield, it sees through all those raindrops. So you can see the lanes in front of you and to the left and to the right. But it also, you can also turn this thing around. And this is what I do with my kids, is every Friday, I can throw the kids in the car, and it's ice cream time with the Harrisons. So I get the kids in the back seat, so you can turn this around and record what's going on. Whether that's your teenage driver getting the car keys for the very first weekend, you want to make sure they're not texting while they're driving, they didn't pick up those friends that you don't want them to pick up. Or if it's for business, if you need to turn this around, I can see 100% what's going on in the vehicle, and it gives you that opportunity to really record not only forward, but also backwards too. And it also records the audio. So if you want to pick up those teenagers' conversations, or with me as my kids are growing up, they're learning more and more, and the conversations we're having in the car are quite funny. But now it records the video and the audio just simply by turning it around.
I'm just thinking about all the cute things my son's done in the back seat of his car.
Yeah.
The silly words as he's learning them all, and I could have gotten them all on tape. That would have been great.
It would have been good to have.
So today is your chance to do it. We've only got about 4 minutes left in our presentation. This is a limited supply special. Foresight really built this for us. I mean, we've been partnered with some of these companies for a long time, and because of our customers' demand, we're able to make things happen that you cannot get elsewhere. So today, if you're even in the slightest bit curious about trying a dash cam, or you know somebody who said that they wanted one for driving around town, they live in a busy, bustling city, if it's something that interests you, today is the day to do it. Because it's not $80, it's $16 and change on your credit card to get it home. You will plug it in, and it's not like plug it in, turn it on, program it. You plug it in and you start your car, and it's doing the rest of the work for you. You can download the footage to a PC, you can download the footage to a Mac, you'll be able to send it off if you should need it, but you'll see just how easy it is. It's one of the reasons that we've been so thrilled and excited about bringing dash cams to our customers, is because I think there's been a hesitation of people going, listen, when I get in my car, the last thing I want to do is worry about fiddling with turning something on. It's all automatic. So if just the concept of having that footage available for you is something that interests you or excites you, this is one of the best prices that you will find for a high definition, auto looping, auto recording, full large LED screen dash cam. And it's a great opportunity to take it home and see what all the buzz is about.
And that dash cam, the screen is 2.4 inches. It is one of the largest that we've had. And the reason why we give you a screen is if there is an accident, now you can show the police officer exactly what happened. Because if there's an accident, there's always 2 stories, and those 2 stories are never identical. And even here I am, we're driving around, we're out of town. Take the dash cam with you, because even when you're in a rental car, this is going to work in your rental car. And if you get a ding in a rental car, those guys are going to charge you hundreds of dollars, and now you have the proof that nothing happened, you know, or it even wasn't even your fault. But the thing I love about it is, like Brett was mentioning, it is 100% automatic, but sometimes there are things that are really unexpected. So here, as we're driving down the road, we noticed this guy had his hazards on, and he has a pipe that's connected to his car. And when I saw this, I couldn't believe it. And now, normally I'd say, all right, Nicole, I'd tell my wife, you wouldn't believe what I saw on the road today. But as this guy started driving further and further and further and further away, he's dragging a pipe, and there's the guy that was helping him drag the pipe. So it's these crazy things that happen on the road, but you can capture it all with your dash cam. And when you look at that footage, and then when we look at the specs today, yes, this is the lowest price we've ever had. This is a launch of this product. This has all the features that you want, because that full 1080p high definition that you're seeing, you're recording not just your lane, you're recording every lane. You're recording vehicles that are coming and going, and you notice all the detail that you're getting today because it's that HD and also that ultra wide angle.
You know, and if you're somebody who's like going to become an Uber driver, or what's the new one, Pink Mustache?
I've heard about that.
I was reading about. Although I think they have to actually put a pink mustache on their car.
Yeah.
So maybe Uber, or a cab driver, or a school bus driver. Turn this around. Have this in your car and turn it around to watch the strangers, the customers, the clients coming in and out of your car. Bus drivers could watch the kids and see who actually pinched who or who actually punched who. When I was growing up, my bus driver would have been a lot of headaches and hassles that she would not have had to have dealt with if she had had one of these installed. You know, there's just so many reasons why for so many people this has been a phenomenal upgrade and innovation. And to be able to put it out today at this price, it is our pleasure to make it available for everybody out there that wants to protect themselves against the accidents that happen. There are more distracted drivers on the road today than there have ever been before. It's a disease. We can't help but look at our smartphones. This is a way to protect yourself so that when that accident happens, and you know the insurance company said, don't admit fault, don't say anything, there is no doubt what happened and who was responsible when you have a dash cam installed in your car. So take advantage while we've got a great innovation price. They are sure to be gone by the end of the innovation event. You are first shoppers to check it out for the first time, and it's only $16 to take it home and try it out. Now, coming up next, Samsung has continued to give us the latest and greatest, and their newest smart cam for home monitoring is coming up next.
Keep watching HSN for the latest products at the best price. Tonight we've got your leading brands in tech and innovation. Join us for up-close and in-depth product demonstrations from leading tech experts. Learn simple and helpful tips and how-tos from your favorite brands. Tune in tonight for special pricing, FlexPay, and free shipping on all electronics. Start shopping now at hsn.com and search innovation for more great products.
There's so many things to love about HSN, but one thing that makes shopping here fun is FlexPay. Get it home now without the stress of paying all at once. Why pay full purchase price today when you can pay over time? Buy what you want now, pay it off later with your credit or debit card. FlexPay. It's that easy. Exclusively at HSN.
I'm inspired by almost everything around me that's beautiful. I'm Victoria Wick. I grew up in South Korea, so I can see things from a different perspective and marry all the multicultural elements into one design. I'm all about balance and versatility. In the Victoria Wick collection, you're gonna find exclusive designs, high quality cuts. No detail is too small, and my designs are never ending. It's fun, timeless, and still fashionable.
Signature Club A is the world's largest beauty classroom. We teach women about all the new innovations, like cosmeceutical capsule. We do it with vitamin C. We do it with argan oil from Morocco. We do it with the lifting, tightening, firming platinum line. Every woman wants to look like herself, but better. That's Signature Club A.
Who knew a little piece of plastic could be so much fun? Now, when you apply for the HSN card, instantly get $10 off. It's all about you. Extra flex on the things you love. Now, when you use your HSN card, you get extra flex all day, every day on all jewelry, beauty, and fashion purchases. Plus, no interest VIP financing, VIP easy returns, exclusive offers, all with no annual fee. Apply now. Call 1-800-695-1418 or search HSN card at hsn.com.
Well, thank you so much for joining us for the launch of our big innovation event here at HSN. And when we talk about something that really is like cutting edge, giving you the opportunity to own future technology, Samsung truly has done it again. Now, this is their smart cam. Now, what's a smart cam? Well, Joe's gonna walk you through the fact that this is a home monitoring system. This is a full HD opportunity to monitor your home from absolutely anywhere, to get text messages and emails and push notifications on your phone when there's movement movement detected when there's somebody moving around or inside your home. This is a brand new model with upgraded features, improved night vision, two-way talk so that you can actually have a conversation with your kids or your pets when you see them moving around the home. This is their newest Smart Cam home monitoring system, and today it's on sale. Even though it's new, just like we talked about with our today's specials, Samsung is so thrilled to be partnered with HSN. They do things you can't get anywhere else. A $200 premium home monitoring camera for $50 off the price, free shipping and handling, and flex for $1 a day. If you want to monitor your home from absolutely anywhere, is this not a phenomenal brand to trust with that task? And today you get it at a great sale price. Joe, I'm so thrilled we got the Smart Cam back. And Samsung's done some major upgrades, haven't they?
Absolutely. This is by far the best optics I've ever seen out of any Smart Cam. And the thing is, it gives you access wherever you are. You could be down the street or across the country. You can see exactly what's going on. Exactly what's going on in your home. And by the way, you can have multiple cameras that are connected here. So I've got 5 cameras that are connected to my house, and I just downloaded the app, and what happens is my Samsung camera that's sitting at home, it's gonna pull up that feed. Now I'm able to see exactly what's going on. Even though I'm 30 miles away from my house, I've got that type of connection, I've got that type of ability, all because it makes it mobile by having it directly on your cell phone.
And you show it on a Samsung phone, but it could be an Apple phone. You can do it directly on a computer if you want to keep the feed up at work. This is one of the only cameras that does that. And don't you love how discreet this is? If you need a nanny cam, if you need a teenager cam, if you need I want to make sure the dog or cat is not on the sofa cam, this is one of the best models we have ever brought in. Now, this is a US launch. This is the first chance to see this anywhere in the country. Because of it, we have 1,000. This is the only planned airing for the innovation event. This is the only available quantity that we have. If you trust this brand, if you're looking for home monitoring that's instant, that's immediate, that you can act on because you can have two-way conversations with it, this is a great opportunity to take Samsung technology home.
And I love what Samsung does is it makes it affordable for everybody. We want to have that home security. You hear about it all the time in the ads, but then you see the ads are like $30, $40 a month just to monitor your home. Well, Samsung is doing the monitoring for you. And notice how crystal clear this camera is. This is a live shot of my house, which is 30 miles away from where I am right now. I don't have to worry about what's going on. I can see what's going on. And I don't even have to be monitoring it, because if somebody happens to walk in the room, if somebody happens to break that glass, because there's a burglary every 18 seconds in the United States, all I do is I get that notification directly to my phone. It doesn't matter where I am.
Like a text message, like it pops up right away, right?
Right, text message. I can get email, or I can get those little push notifications, and it's all being driven right here through the phone. But the extra bonus that you're getting right here is you get a little micro SD card. As soon as you insert a little micro SD card, now every single clip, every single time somebody walks through the camera, it's going to pick it up. It's going to record it, and it's going to keep it. I also love that this, the way they developed this eye, it's called a fish eye lens. And it actually can handle up to 130 degrees of the room. So I could be virtually on the side of this and still picking up exactly what's going on. They've even designed this so you can flip it around, you can mount it on the wall. It's very easy to put in multiple positions. The only thing you need to do when you get this at home, you just install the app, you download it on your Android phone or your Apple device, and then you connect this to your Wi-Fi in your house, and that's it. Now, anywhere that you have an outlet, a power outlet in your house, you can now place your brand new Samsung Smart Cam, and it's going to record and see exactly what's going on. It really makes it easy to be able to keep that security that you're looking for with no monthly fees when you pick up something as easy as this.
You know what I was so gratified about with the previous models? I mean, they've improved the optics, they've improved the night vision, they've improved the wide angle of it all. But what I was so gratified about with the previous model, because you and I actually launched the last model of this, and the reviews, because I know a lot of this kind of stuff, you're like, I like the idea of it, but my goodness, I'm gonna have to call my son, I'm gonna have to call my next door neighbor, I don't wanna set this up. The reviews all said this was so easy. This was one of the easiest setups I have ever had to do. I plugged it in, I downloaded a free app and it walked me through the 3-4 steps and I was done. If you have Wi-Fi, you can monitor your home. You can have two-way conversations with the kids, spouses, grandkids when they come in. You can have two-way conversations with your dogs and your cats if you want. You can tell them to get off the sofa even though you've had that conversation with them 100 times and they just never listen. You can actually talk to whoever is there, and you're getting a system that's got the two-way talk built in, that's motion activated, that sends you notifications when things happen. I mean, gone are the days of spending thousands of dollars a year on monitoring contracts. And quite frankly, those monitoring contracts, they're not cameras.
No.
They're just alarms.
Right.
They don't do what this does.
And most of them have just a door sensor and then a window sensor, and that's it. We're including all of that because now, if anybody happens to go through the door, through the window, or walk across the room, your smart cam is going to pick it up, and your smart cam is going to let you know because it has that motion detection. Whether it's the pet, whether it's a neighbor, whether it's a burglar, it sees it all, and it sees it in high definition, and then are able to pick that up and see it right on your phone, right on your tablet. There's that notification that sends you, so you don't have to monitor if you don't want to. It does all the monitoring for you. I love that it's going to protect you even when you're not there. And all you have to do is have access to a mobile device. As soon as you set this up, then you go about your day. You could be at the kids' soccer game. You could be on a vacation. You could be just at work. And every time something happens, it's going to pick it up and it's going to send you that instant notification directly to your device.
Well, I mean, even if you have like a home office that's separate from the house and you want to set it up there, or you own a small business and you need to have a monitoring system for your office, this is a really affordable, inexpensive way to always be connected to it. You know, I love the idea of maybe a teacher. Put this up at the teacher's desk, point it back at the kids. There will be no argument about who cheated on that test or who passed that note to who, and it's inconspicuous. Maybe this is a baby monitor. You know, my producer Allison and I, we both need baby monitors at home, and we both have Samsungs. I mean, we both use this brand at home, and what's great about this model, and I didn't know about it when I bought mine, is mine is a baby monitor. I mean, it's this little tiny screen, it works for a baby, and when my babies are not babies anymore, it's gonna go bye-bye. You could install this as a baby monitor, and as the kids get older, then it becomes more about what you need for your entire home versus buying just kind of like a single-use, one-off product. And this is expandable too, right, Joe? I mean, you can put as many of these as you want throughout your home and sync them all through the same app, through the same device. So if there's different rooms in the house that you want to have them, or at the entranceway to your home and at the back side of the house, if you have an apartment building and you want to point one out towards the balcony, it's really can be built from the ground up for you. And today, you know, if you're somebody who's in the market for more than one, today's the day to do it. I mean, you're getting full $50 off plus free shipping and plus flex. If you're in the least bit curious or in need of a product like this, spend $1 a day. No contract, no subscription, no monthly anything. Get it home, see how easy it is to set up and run with it. See how it is for you in your home. See what those push notifications look like and what comes up on your screen, and if it makes you feel safer and more protected with your home and your second home and your office and wherever else it is that you need to monitor. This is great technology at a phenomenal price, and Samsung's newest model today. You are getting a US launch airing to get complete and total surveillance of your most prized possession and most important place. Right, Joe?
Oh, you're exactly right. And I love the fact that this can also allow you to access it from your computer. It's the only smart cam I've ever offered that gives you that ability. So here I can log into my system so I could have that window up at work so I can see exactly what's going on in my house. But then I wanted to connect it to our television we have here. And this really really plays on how great the optics are, because this is the best quality camera I've ever offered here at HSN. It's 1080p. And a lot of times you see a device, you see the image on your phone, and the image looks good. But then you blow it up, and it's so grainy. This is picture perfect clarity. So even though I blew up this image to a 65-inch TV, I can still see the detail on my couch and the detail on my painting. I can still see if somebody was walking through that front door. Leave it to Samsung to bring you some of the best features we've had. And like we were talking about, we had a previous version, but now we made it better for you. We're giving you the better optics. We're giving it night vision too. So even if the light was turned off, I can see crystal clear up to 30 feet away. And it's all because these are advanced features that we've had. This is the brand new launch of this. And if you are looking for true home security, Brett, it doesn't get any easier when you pick up a device from Samsung.
So today is your day to do it. You know, we're so excited about this innovation event because we have power-packed it with launch products you've never seen anywhere else, brand new offers for you, and we're doing sale prices on all of it. So if there's something that you've wanted to upgrade to, if you are holiday shopping, if you are trying to innovate and upgrade and change what's in your home to be set for the future, this is the right place at the right time for you. Our innovation event is power-packed with the newest, the latest, and the greatest, and all at the best prices we will ever be able to offer to you. So if this is something of interest to you, if you are like my producer Allison, who wants to check in on the babysitters and what they're doing at any and every given moment, this is how you do it. Maybe it's checking in on the dog or the cat sitter. Maybe it's checking in on the service person who claims they came to the house. Maybe you want to be able to let people in when you're not there, but actually see what they're doing. It is a small model so that it is inconspicuous, but man, oh man, is it loaded with some incredible high-end technology.
Yeah, not on 1080p. It's also has a motion sensor too. It's voice activated, so it's going to pick up the audio, and then if somebody's in front of the camera, you even have two-way talk, but I also love that you can customize those fields. So right now, I can actually set my own little individual zones. So if I want to put a zone over the front door, I can put a zone right there. If I want to put a zone over where the cat sleeps, I can put a zone right there. I can move these zones around, so I'm not going to get a bunch of false hits where every single day I end up getting 30, 40 messages saying there's motion. I can actually customize it exactly where it needs to be. And that's the thing about Samsung. They're making it easy for you. I can resize it, I can move it around, and I'm done with it. I can clear everything out, and then I can end up using the entire room. But the thing is, I'm doing this from my mobile device. And even though I'm connected on my phone, every single time somebody walks in that field of motion, then my wife also gets the ping too. So multiple people can be connected at the same time. And I'm just using an Android phone, but you can use it on an iPhone, you can use it on an Android phone. The app is free, or you can use it through your computer. And the simple thing about it is, it's peace of mind and security. Because there's a burglary in the United States every 18 seconds. And there are so many of us that want to get an alarm system. But what happens with that is you have to pay somebody to come out to the house to do a professional installation. That's going to cost you a couple $100s. And then you have to pay that monthly fee. And a lot of times you see the ads where they say it's as low as $1 a day, but they're 365 days in the year. You're spending hundreds of dollars a year for somebody to monitor.
Not to mention, it's a 3-year contract.
Exactly.
You try to get out of those things. I swear they have got some killer demons running those companies that keep you in those contracts. You can't. What if you're a renter? You really want to spend the money on the installation money and commit to 3 years when you may not even be in that apartment in a year, and then they want to charge you a huge fee to cancel or force you to take it with you to the next rental? This is just simple and easy. It is no commitment. It is phenomenal technology. It is really an eye on your home or an eye on your office in a way that none of those contract offers even have. All they are is alarming the outside, the perimeter of your home. If you're somebody that wants to check what the babysitter is doing with your children, if you're somebody that needs to yell at your dog to get off the sofa, you can do that. I mean, there's two-way talk built in here. There's motion detection built in here. There's zone creation here. There's automatic notifications here. There's more features in this bit of equipment than I think most people even think comes in home monitoring packages that have 17 pieces and a ton of setup. This one is easy setup and a ton of connectivity for you to take advantage of.
And I love, once you install the app, and I've done it to my Android phone, you can do it to your iPhone. As soon as you install the app, now you just place this wherever you want to, because it's going to end up syncing up, and it's going to take this device and it's going to wirelessly connect this to your router. So even though here I am at HSN 30 miles away, I can see exactly what's going on. But then once I go ahead and install the app, there's a cable that's going to come out of here. You just plug it into the wall. And then once you've had it installed, now if you need to protect the front of the house, you can move it there. If you want to take it to the back where the kids are playing, you can move it there. If you want to put it to the garage door, you can do it there. You're now mobile because there's no wires you have to plug in. There's no holes you have to drill in the wall. You just basically plug this in wherever you have power in your house, and now you have 1080p recording. Now you have motion sensor. Now you have the two-way talk because it has a microphone and a speaker that's built inside. You can even, with the stand, you can mount this to a wall and hang this up if you choose to, but it truly gives you that portability. And then when you're ready, when you move out of that apartment, just take it with you. It's not a permanent solution with your home. It's a permanent solution with you that you're going to take everywhere you're going.
I like that. It's a permanent solution with you, not with your home.
Well, thank you.
Because as you know, I like to move homes.
Yes, you do.
A lot. So,
Crazy.
Listen, it's our last few seconds on this. This is totally brand new, and it's a U.S. launch. You have not seen this anywhere else except right now, right here at HSN. What you've seen in the last 2 hours is just a little taste of what we're going to be featuring over the next couple of days. If you're looking for an upgrade to your home, to your cell phone, to your tablet, to your headphones, to your music, whatever it is, make sure you go to hsn.com because all electronics are going to be shipping free throughout our innovation event. And whether you're upgrading from your TV to your tablet, from your headphones to your smart cams, we've got great sale prices and great opportunities for you to look for the absolute best and greatest in tech. Joe, thank you for being a part of our big launch.
My pleasure.
Something tells me we're going to be seeing a lot of you the next couple of days.
7 a.m. next one.
All right, we'll see you back at 7 a.m. Thank you so much. Continue to shop with us. I know we've got Coin Collector coming up next, and make sure to look for innovation event hours throughout the next couple of days. Don't miss our Today's Special from Samsung. We are so thrilled and proud of all that Samsung has to offer to us and the great prices that we're able to bring to you. Keep innovating, keep upgrading, and keep looking for the latest and greatest that we have to offer. We'll see Joe back in the morning, and I know there's lots of more great reasons to continue to shop with us, so thank you so much for taking some time with me this evening. I'll see you back in the next couple of days. The event continues throughout the day today, and my good friend Tamara's coming up next with our Coin Collector, so stay tuned.
Well, it's time for the HSN Vault with Coin Collector, and Mike Mezak is joining us this morning. And I'm glad to be with you as well. I'm Tamara Hooks, and we've got a really good, actually a great hour for you of